underage alcoholism in Puerto Rico. Alcohol is a very patient drug. It will wait for the alcoholic to pick it up and use it one more time. If you have noticed over the past and present that alcohol has been giving society much problems, such as car accidents, deaths, money lost by the government, and people can be calm with that, because if you're walking down the street and there's a person driving over the influence with alcohol, you're not gonna be safe. So here in Puerto Rico is the capital of the rum, and we traditionally everybody drinks alcohol, but it shouldn't be that way. And I exhort the government to change the legal age from 18 to 21, so people could be more mature when you use alcohol. The persuasive argument is alcohol in people under 21 should be illegal in Puerto Rico because it causes a lot of problems, social health and social problems. Alcohol is one of the most abusive drugs in the country, and it's legal. So you could do very bad things. Every fourth or fifth student between the age of 15 and 17 have already used alcohol. PR government makes a lot of money because of the alcohol. That is what I think. The age is 18 to use alcohol. Most of the common problems for alcohol is provoked car accidents, homicides. There are 1,600 homicides between the US and Puerto Rico annually. The suicide is 300 because of alcohol related, and injuries are hundreds. And provoked car accidents that I forgot was 1,500 all over the United States and Puerto Rico combined. The loss of government funds, well, there is a loss of government funds such as income. So when you put it side by side, it's gonna be much even. The bad example for the community is that you're not gonna be safe walking down the street or driving, because you could be killed or you could be assaulted or whatever. The car accident, you can drive with a 0.8 limit of alcohol if you are over 21, but if you are under 18 to 21, the limit is 0.2, but if really 0.2 is very, very little. So almost every 18 to 21 people who drink and drive really have more than 0.2. So it's not 0.2 really. Millions of dollars are lost in car accidents. Well, when you crash, well, there is lots of money and people too. In 2008, there were 365 deaths alcohol related in Puerto Rico. So maybe if the legal age is 21, maybe we could reduce those deaths, so we could have a better society. 39% of the deaths in car accidents are caused by alcohol. So almost 50% we're looking at. More than 15% caused by people under 21. So if we could eliminate that 15%, it will give us what, like 20 something, that is much better. Injury and death caused by drunk driving is preventable. Almost every crash and injury is very preventable if you're drunk, if you're driving under the influence. Most of the common problem is that some of the places, even if you don't have 18 here in Puerto Rico, sell you alcohol. That is the problem, because in the United States, I think they are a little bit stronger with the law and telling you that you can use it and looking for ID. Most of the people start drinking at a young age, having alcohol problems. Really, I could say that teens here in Puerto Rico start drinking like 14, 15 age. That is very young. And drinking early could have health problems. And not only health problems, but you could wind up being an alcoholic if you start drinking so early. Sometimes people depend on it. The loss of government funds. The loss of government funds in the last years was $5,206 million lost in alcohol-related car accidents only. Government makes millions by alcohol but loses thanks to the car accident. If age move up by 21, government will lose less money and everybody should feel better. If you see a drunken person, well, you could see that it affects your mind, because if you have drinking a lot, you don't feel like yourself, because you can wind up doing things that you would never do if normal, or maybe people could manipulate you and anything could happen really, or maybe take advantage of you. If it is a girl that has drinking too much, you know, the boys can take advantage of you. Some of the health problems that we have here are cancer, diabetes, stroke, liver damage, affects memory, and sexual dysfunction. Really, after smoking, alcohol is the second reason that gives cancer. And diabetes, if you are a big person and fat and drink too much, well, you could wind up having diabetes. Alcohol destroys you internally, externally, and internally. And alcohol is the most frequent drug used here in Puerto Rico and the United States. So it's not marijuana or any other thing, it's alcohol, because it's legal, really. Most of the abuses are car accident, assaults, murder, among others. Here are some pictures that we got involving car accidents, such as these two crashed, the person injured. Really such